It's been so long since... I feel like it's been like 3 weeks since I wasn't playing a game. This is nice. I prefer this.
You played Saints Row the other day.
That's what I mean. It's all been me playing the games recently.
Oh, it's... Okay,
Yeah.
I understand.
God.
I misunderstood.
Jesus, Hunter. It's not like my sentence was a little bit confusing to pass. Jesus.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, wait, are we all recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
I'm recording.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone, to the Infinite Monkey Theorem of Let's Plays. I am
Do
your
we not want to
host.
sync or anything?
Oh,
Hunter made us aware that we had a glaring oversight in the last modded session.
was that?
I don't think we named the Digimon after Mr. Omega Sigma.
Oh, yeah, we did not.
We need to fix that this time. Welcome back, everybody. By the way, don't know what happened. It's up to Hunter, I guess. We're gonna find out how the intro went. Today's been
It's been a day.
it's been a day. Well, okay. Do you want to talk about what you Snapchatted me yesterday?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, my milkshake
Once again.
debacle.
Once again.
Milkshake debacle?
Proto cannot keep away from lactose
Oh,
dubs.
dude, I fucking love milk, man.
Same. Honestly, same.
Also, I like how we haven't even... It's been about 2 minutes and we haven't even acknowledged that Hunter's on this one.
Hello!
Uh,
I'm guest starring.
it's like your little brother when he's in the background when you're on Discord.
Yeah, we've given Hunter a controller, but it's not plugged in.
Hold on.
Oh, you got the
But I'm
running issue
controlling the
again?
guy. Look at him walk. That's me.
Oh, I can't open the menu because the fucking... It says flashback. I don't have a menu in a flashback.
It's also, yeah.
So
it's
we're
also
gonna have
the
to
real
deal
world,
with...
dog.
We're gonna have to deal with it. No, I
Is
can't
the
even
running
open like
speeds
the...
normal?
I can't even open like the normal menu.
Oh, I see. I think I'm
My
like a hacking
controller was
menu.
broken for a second.
Is this
maybe your
normal? Do we
controller's
need to restart?
This isn't normal. It'll be fine. People can deal with the slow walk as I talk about
Okay.
my milkshake shits.
Sure.
It was my anniversary the other day, and to
Happy
celebrate...
anniversary, by the way.
Now, I didn't even tell you the full story, that beforehand, we got Japanese barbecue.
Oh,
So
no.
I was all loaded up to begin with. And then we got milkshakes, but we didn't want to eat them right then, so when we got home, we just put them in the freezer.
They bring all the boys to the yard.
Yeah. And then, like, we were getting ready for bed, and I was
Classic.
like, oh, my milkshake. And Maggie's like, don't eat it now. it's 1 a.m. And I'm like, I really want my milkshake. So
wonder why.
I ate my milkshake at 1 o'clock in the morning. Went to bed. Woke up at 6:30. Thought I was going to vomit. Turns out I just had to unload my entire gut.
Bro, I hate that. I hate when you're so badly gonna diarrhea shit that you start feeling sick as well, and you're like, no, but I can't. I haven't got a bucket. I need to do both.
I need to do both. Where do you want me to stand, bitch? Oh,
There was a story from a friend of mine who was like, yeah, I went to a party. A guy got so drunk that he both had to vomit and shit. Well, he sat on the toilet because he wanted to shit, and then he threw up on the floor. And he's like, "Oh fuck!" And he got off the toilet, turned around to do the respectful thing and throw up in the toilet, and then he shat himself.
I would just leave. I
got norovirus once, and luckily didn't shit or vomit on the floor, but it was like, like in movies when someone runs over a fire hydrant.
Yeah.
And it was just
everywhere, and it was all water.
Oh no!
I just imagine somebody like showing their friends our Let's Plays. They're like, no, they're really funny. Here, I'll put on their latest video.
No, they're actually really good. I'm actually a member.
And then he shat himself on the floor in the middle of all of his vomit. Oh my god, it was awesome.
Fire hydrant like my asshole.
I think I'm slowly discovering as I get older that I have because like I thought as a teenager and like a late teen and early 20s that like, oh, that's just how you feel when you eat like a little bit too much food, right? Like you just feel like you're gonna die all the time. And then I stopped having lactose and I was like, whoa, I don't feel like shit 24/7. What's going on?
So Aaron and I recently did like a food sensitivity test. They one of the survey parts on there was like, hey, do you have any are like pre-diagnosed, food things, so that we know if there's a swing one way, we can take that into account. And I put down, I was like, yeah, I'm lactose intolerant. It's gotten worse since when I was about 10. It started, and then it's just gotten worse ever since.
Yeah.
And it came back, and they were like, hey, so we don't think you're lactose intolerant. I'm like, what? What? Then why does my body hate me when I drink milk? What's going on?
So apparently all humans are not supposed to consume lactose. Like, we're not supposed to consume dairy from anything other than our mum's booba.
Oh.
So I think all humans are a little lactose intolerant, but like not to the degree that old have a McDonald's milkshake, shit yourself to death McLeod over here is.
Hey,
right.
So
you're saying that.
Thank you very much.
So you're saying that it was the intense, massive quantities of milk that I was consuming.
That is exactly what I was saying. I was saying if you're having an entire cheese pizza and a milkshake and ice cream, that you might just be doing too much. But you could also just have like a sensitive tummy, and it's just like the tipping point,
Yeah. When I was in high school, every day after school, I had a very tall glass of milk.
Every day?
Every day.
That explains so much about you.
Are you a fucking kid from a Got Milk commercial?
Well, so here's the thing. When I was 12-ish, I was pretty underweight. And so my parents were like, what can we do? Here, we'll get some whole milk, and then you just have a small glass of it, with once a week. I'm like, okay,
sure.
Fine. And then I started having
they made you gain weight by giving you the heaviest bones man has ever seen.
That is true. When I picked you up when I visited you, because you are like 3'2", and I picked you up and gave you uppies, it felt like I was picking up a ton of bricks.
Right. It's like an optical illusion. Eventually, that went to like 2 times a week, and then eventually 3.
You kicked the habit.
4. And eventually, it got to the point where my parents were like, "Okay, we need to stop getting whole milk because this could actually be pretty unhealthy. So we'll just get like regular milk, and then whatever." And then I just kept drinking more and more milk.
He said, "Fuck that."
The only time I stopped was when I moved out and I had to buy my own milk, and I realized how expensive milk was. I'm like, ooh,
Hunter's
maybe I
fucking
shouldn't
Homelander.
do this.
Oh, Digimon.
It's better than you guys calling me the fucking deep.
He's the
I
peak,
hate
man.
that shit.
He's the best.
I hate
You
him
both
so
fuck
much,
fish.
and I hate you guys for. I don't fuck fish.
You definitely
Not
fuck
yet.
fish. Not yet. You could do that. If your Etemon digivolved into an Octomon, I bet you would.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're telling me you wouldn't. You're telling me you wouldn't. All
That's
those tentacles.
true.
Come on, you've
But-
watched enough hentai to know where that goes.
I've seen surprisingly little. I get ready to put this as a clip. I've seen surprisingly little tentacle hentai actually. So
All right.
Hentai is just regular hentai then.
Pretty
Yeah, I've
brave
seen
of
a
you
lot
to
of
admit
regular
on the
hentai.
internet how fucking boring you are, but that's fine.
no, I mean I've watched Bible Black. I'm not a fucking virgin.
Oh, okay. Me and my friend Josh used to send each other just like out of the blue the most fucked up porn we could find just to fuck with each other at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon while we're at work or whatever.
Hey, yo, check this out. I ever tell you about how I traumatized Jake?
No.
So like when we were 14, right, we did the exact same thing, right? We'd all go around to my house and we'd all put on like random porn or whatever. Or like because I was on Stumble Upon, we'd click Stumble Upon, but like adult only, and just see whatever fucked up shit would come up. And one day I stumbled upon this video of a very skinny white boy
He's quirked up.
being ridden. He was quirked up, being ridden by a very large, Moto-esque black woman.
Okay.
And I was like, it's pretty funny, like, because she's huge. Like, she was like SBBW, right? And I was like, that's pretty funny. Didn't realize it was like a fetish. But apparently when Jake watched it at the same time as me, he had some sort of, like, fucking psychic Ace Attorney mind break. And in his head interpreted the sound of them fucking as the sound of the scarabs from The Mummy Returns.
Oh no.
Right, so this is what I mean. I would feel bad if his brain didn't make the worst, stupidest logic. Like, if it was just, he saw something pornographic and it traumatized him, whatever. But this wasn't his fucking first rodeo. And so, Homeboy now has for a few years, associated sex with the sound of the scarabs from The Mummy Returns.
Oh my god.
I have to.
I was like, how did you did that to yourself, dog. We were like, I didn't fucking
rough.
put on the Mummy Returns or anything.
Yeah, that's on you, brother.
Tom, don't forget to name Etemon after Mr. Omega.
Yeah, once we get a new one,
Okay.
we'll do. Wonder if maybe upping the quality will make it run. How the fuck did that
Quality
work?
uppies. Uppies quality.
I just made it even higher resolution, and the game is like, you know what? Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta. Yeah, I've
You know
never
what?
noticed
That's
there's like
fucking amazing.
movie posters in the background also.
Try the
Bigger
4K.
number, better.
Yeah, it's actually the resolution is actually the speed.
Deja vu! I've just been in this place before.
We'll see how the 4K titties go.
Maximum. What are those movies? Maximum. The Floor. The Flu. I can't read this. Discord.
Let me go back.
It's crunchy.
All right, let's see. We got maximum. I can't read that either. The Riggers Mountain.
The what?
Can't say that.
Something completely in
look like
Japanese and something
Wait,
written in
does-
cursive, and I can't read it.
Does he look like Fuck. I haven't
Clint
watched JoJo in
Eastwood?
so long. No. The JoJo
What,
Part
Old Man
3.
JoJo? It
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
looks
yeah.
a bit. It's like a cowboy version of JoJo Part 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
Because he wears that cowboy.
He does wear like an
hat.
Indiana Jones outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like okay.
It
It looks
does
like
look
it
like-
says maximum attack, but attack is spelled ATAKKK. That's what it looks like it says.
I swear.
Oh no!
It's too like bit crushed for me to read whatever it says.
Maximum attack.
We'll open up the texture files later.
Oh, hey, can we talk about how I got my fucking tweet stolen yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah?
this is-
You're famous.
Word
dude,
for word.
And it
Bar
annoyed
for
me
bar.
that it still got like 3,000 likes. Like, you didn't see it the fucking first time, fuckers? So, of course, it was a Toku account. Shout out.
I was gonna say, Toku fans have one thought. How I get famous.
I
know what I
also
mean?
got beef with Toku Twitter.
Yeah, everyone does, though. If you've ever been on
Get in
Twitter, you've got
fucking
beef with
line,
Toku Twitter. So I tweeted in June, right? Like, there's no way this is a coincidence. And I got a picture of Ichijo and Kuga, and I found a very specific picture of Ken and Stingmon from the 02 epilogue, because it's not the first search result. I had to go into like a website to get it because it was higher quality, and I wanted the tweet to have nice quality images.
A hentai website, yeah.
I went onto a hentai website to get images from 02, of course. And now in August, someone, not just like the same tweet concept, which like I'm willing to admit, like I'm sure has happened a bunch of times. People have had very similar tweet ideas. It's a limited franchise, but to the point where it's like the tweet was like, "Ain't no way this is a coincidence," and then they added like Digimon knew what they were doing, so they could get on the Digimon trending and use the exact, not just like similar images, the exact. Like they saved them from my tweet and just uploaded
Swap
them in the
them.
different order. And I was like, the funniest thing is like a day later, I replied to them and like, yeah, lol, and linked my tweet and a bunch of people liked it. A day later, they still have not acknowledged it. They've just ignored it.
Toku
So I
fans,
fucking
they don't
see
talk
you,
unless
tweet thief.
they don't talk
Acknowledging
unless
their
they're quote
mistakes.
retweeting, brother.
That's true. So I'm putting the call out. I'm not going to name them because I don't want them to actually get shit. But if they ever see this, you're a fucker. You're a thief. I want to fight you at SummerSlam.
We know.
I don't actually
Hell yeah.
care that much. But
After Linkara,
New
you
creator
just,
clash.
I'm more annoyed that they got a bunch of likes out of it than I am annoyed they stole the tweet. I'm like, give me my fucking clout.
Exactly. This is my cloud, not yours, brother.
I came
Where
up with
you
this
wanna go?
idea. No one ever has made the link between Kamen Rider and Digimon before.
So I also have recent beef with Toku
Oh
Twitter.
god, here we go.
So I'm more connected with, or more currently connected. Well, I wouldn't even say
Sure.
that. I just haven't muted everybody like you two have. And once I could probably tell you every single person's introduction to Toku, because once a month
Oh,
some
man.
new fucker just posts, "Hey, how did you get into it?" I could probably list off right now every person that I know in Toku Twitter's introduction to Tokusatsu, because they
Yeah.
remind us every fucking month.
yeah.
It's
Right.
so goddamn annoying.
What's mine then? If you're so smart.
Yeah, what's mine?
Oh, you both were gay for each other.
God damn it.
and
Oh,
so then,
God.
Got us.
Shit.
You're right, it is double.
It was frustrating. It was frustrating when I was like a Toku content creator, because when I streamed, you would get that question every time.
It's always the same fucking 2 questions. What is your thoughts on current season? What's your favorite season? It's like, I can only say that so many times before I fucking hate Forza.
I love... Digimon fans have got their own quirks or whatever, but I love not being asked every stream, how did you get into Digimon?
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone knows. Because everyone knows. I watched the anime when I was a kid. That's it. That's the only answer.
I really feel like the Digimon equivalent of people who... like, Digimon and Sentai, or like Toku, have the same thing for most American and English-speaking people, right? Everyone watched Digimon and Fox Kids or MMPR or whatever like this, because I know there's like younger fans now. The equivalent of like... No, actually, I watched Ultraman when I was a kid, and that's how I got into Toku. For Digimon fans is actually... Oh, actually, I was around when the original V-Pets launched. I actually didn't even watch the cartoon.
Yeah. I watched Beetleborgs because I was cool.
Yeah, man. I do love how full circle we've gotten with that, though. Where people don't know that I even watched Tokusatsu. They're like, wait, Karn made a Beetleborgs reference?
You were streaming once, and afterwards we were chit-chatting, and you go, man, not a single Toku question was asked. Like, sat back and like, oh, I've escaped that hellscape.
It felt so fucking good, dog.
I'm so glad that Digimon Gen 1ers are not nearly as bad as, like, Pokemon Gen 1ers and, like, Power Rangers Gen 1ers. I'm so glad.
The problem that you do get with Digimon is, like, the intense levels of sub-purists.
I was just about to say that, yeah.
It sucks, dude. Like, to me, like, I hate when they do it, because it's like, oh, don't you mean Omegamon? It's like, oh, Misty, don't you mean Kasumi? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's like, is that a huge... Like, no, I'm genuinely asking, is that a real issue anymore? Because I know that, like, sub versus dub was a massive thing.
It's not an
5,
issue
10 years ago.
in current seasons, because there is no... Well, they are doing a dub for 2020 now, but, like, generally everyone's consuming new Digimon seasons subbed. But literally, like, if you even breathe and be like, Digimon the movie, it'll be like, did you know it's actually 3 movies? And actually the sub was bad because they used Bolero.
That happened to me at my locals the other day. We were talking about the Digimon movie, and some guy who wasn't even in the conversation walked up and was like, did you guys know there was actually 3 movies? And me and my friends were like, wow, dude.
What? No way.
You should have been like, listen, man, I don't want to stunt on you here, but I actually run a pretty successful Digimon channel.
Exactly, yeah.
That was a running gag we had, like, internally back when we used to record goggle heads, and that was just the increase of reaction to the reoccurring joke is very funny to me. It makes me miss Goggleheads a little bit, but I also, recording a podcast once a week is
fucking nightmare.
A lie.
Yeah. Imagine if we'd have kept that going for Ghost Game, I might have killed myself. The show is so boring. We're 18 minutes in. No one's actually watching. Well, no one. Welcome back, everybody.
Walks.
So this is actually a bit spoilery for me, because I don't watch the full recording before I edit it. So there's like 1 episode worth of content between what I've seen and watching now. Though I'm gonna be honest, I'm not doing a whole lot of watching with the game.
Why did Mojoceramon load in separately?
I don't know.
That's fucking weird.
Sorry guys, I only got short little legs.
Yeah, I can't load in as fast as fucking Shima Unimon.
The only reason I watch my mouth is so I don't get my ass beat. That's it, I'm 5'1", I'm all the way down here, I'm short as hell, what the fuck am I gonna do? If I was 6 feet, I'd be walking these streets lawless, who knows what would come out of my mouth. But for now, I gotta be a little cutie patootie, little sweetheart walking around, cause otherwise it's one slip up and it was a joke!